I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Music Theory Tuition series where I work with you step by step through the ABRSM Discovering Music Theory grades. I'll work through every single exercise and explain everything you need to know. You can access information about the books I have available to help you on my website. Go to sharonbill.com. For advert-free and longer lessons, you can become a patron at patreon.com/SharonBill. If you can give me a like, that would be super, and please do subscribe to my channel to stay updated. You can support this channel by buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/SharonBill. And now moving on to page 50 of the Grade 1 Discovering Music Theory book, we get the opportunity to test ourselves on the performance directions that we've learned so far. And so by all means, if you want a quick peek back, have a little bit of a revise, and then put the book aside, sort of turn over the pages so you can't see what is going on. Don't peek back, just tuck the pages out of the way, and then test yourself on this next exercise. Don't be tempted to peep. I can honestly promise you that even if you get quite a few wrong, it doesn't matter. You will learn it so much more thoroughly just by testing yourself, getting it wrong, and learning from your mistakes. You've got a pencil that you're working with. You can always just erase it all and have another go. You'll learn it much more thoroughly that way. If you keep looking back and just copying over, it's just too passive a way of learning and you won't remember it. So I'm hoping that you've had a go of that. So let's work through these answers together. So we need to tick the box to answer which is the correct definition for each of these terms. And I will just warn you, do watch out in multiple choice. Very often they throw you some sneaky red herrings that can put you off. Be careful that you read your answers very, very carefully. So they've shown us here how to progress. So andante means at a medium speed, and so that's the one that you tick. So I would suggest that you look, first of all, what the question is asking you to define. Answer it in your own mind first. Don't look at these. Answer it in your own mind first, and then find the correct answer. Don't try and get the clues from here. Know what it is before you look for the appropriate answer, and that way you won't get put off by sort of slightly misleading options. So MF, forte is loud, M is mezzo, which is moderately, so we're looking for moderately loud, not moderately quiet, moderately loud, so just watch out there that you get the right one. Cantabile, I'm sure you remember from my dreadful opera impression, means in a singing style, which is right there. Now here we have the dot under the note, which is an articulation, not a timing issue. Remember, timing is when the dot comes after the note, either underneath or above. Means to play it detached. It's what a mouthful. It's a staccato sign, which proves my point that staccato is kind of an onomatopoeic word, meaning it sort of sounds as the word sounds, spiky and detached. There we go. Watch out though, because legato does not mean detached. That's sneaky. Staccato means detached. So you've got to make sure that you get the correct definition, not the slightly misleading red herring there. Here's our metronome marking, which literally means 96 crotchet beats per minute. Now watch out here, because all of these say 99 crotchet beats, so you could be easily put off. But 96 crotchet notes. What does that mean? The whole music is restricted to 96 crotchets. That doesn't make any sense. 96 crotchet beats. What? Where? In what? With no sort of quantifying element here. Now this is in the whole melody. Well, that's a bit restrictive for the poor composer, isn't it? And so this is the one that we're after in a minute. That gives us our tempo. So just watch out, because that one is really sneaky. Adagio, a little bit of revision really is what's needed for this. But to me, that word just sounds like a slow word. And it does indeed mean slow. And then in the last column, we have dim. Now remember, diminuendo, we can see the root word diminishing. It's to do with the volume getting quieter. It's gradually getting quieter. Watch out, it's not to do with tempo. And it's not getting louder. That's the opposite. We are getting quieter. So just watch out there. Here is our repeat mark, where you either bounce back between the dots or you bounce back to repeat the beginning. It's a repeat mark. And again, you know, you could kind of get a bit thrown here because, yes, it does look like a double bar line, but these dots also need explaining. And it's the end of a section, but that's not it. It's not actually the end because we actually need to do it all again. We need to repeat, don't we? And then fine here, you know, that's easily recognisable as kind of finish, fine, the end. And that's the end of that exercise, and that's the end of that section as well. We are given the opportunity here to try some examples in the practice exam paper. I suggest you leave it for a bit, give your brain a chance to sort of forget it, get a bit rusty, and then we'll get the opportunity to revise it again and refresh our memory, and then you'll learn it. You'll have another learning opportunity at a later date. So I suggest we leave that and we'll come across this again in the exam questions. I hope this is helpful to your studies. Please do like and subscribe to stay updated. If you'd like to support this channel, you can buy me a coffee, and for advert-free lessons, you can become a patron. Do visit my website where you'll find many resources available to help you. Visit sharonbill.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.